Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and as always, thanks for stopping and thanks for watching. Today I am showing you a video tutorial of how I achieve this look using all drugstore makeup, all drugstore products. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and keep on watching.
Little.
Hey guys, so the very first thing I do when I start my makeup is I take my toothbrush and just go ahead and brush my brows into shape. I know that most people kind of fill them in, but luckily for me, my brows are pretty thick and laid, so I don't have to do all of that. I just brush them into place. And instead of a primer, I typically use a moisturizer before I set my foundation. And so that is what I'm doing here. And from there, I just take a moistened cosmetic sponge wedge. I don't use a beauty blender. I just use a regular cosmetic sponge from the dollar store, but you do want to make sure that you dampen it because it will apply your makeup just a little bit more flawlessly. And here you can see that I'm using the CoverGirl Queen Collection Natural Hue in Warm Caramel and the CoverGirl Outlast All Day in number 875 Soft Sable. So I start with the soft Sable and just apply it generously to my sponge and dab it onto my face. Next, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee and just apply it to my under eye areas and down the bridge of my nose and my attempt at a contour. And even though I don't know what I'm doing, I like the idea of contouring because I just really like the effect that it gives. And they say that you're supposed to put it in the bow of your lip and underneath your lip. I suffer from hyperpigmentation like a lot of women. So once again, this is just my happy attempt at contouring and I'm having fun with it. Now, I don't claim to be a makeup guru, but I know one thing. I know you're supposed to blend that thing out. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. And I know I might be looking a little bit crazy right now, but just work with the kid. We're going to get there. I told you we're gonna get there, and it doesn't even matter if you're not like a real makeup guru like me. As long as you know how to blend, you'll be all right. So just go ahead and keep blending, keep dabbing and working it into your skin until there are no harsh lines. Next, I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Color Rich Pocket Palette in number 106 Boudoir Charme, and without any rhyme or reason, I'm just going to go ahead and apply the colors that I like to my lids. And I don't use like any type of, I do use special brushes, but I couldn't tell you what number they are or whatever. I just take my brow brush and kind of start to work in this rich kind of color into the crease of my eye or the hollow of my eye, just to kind of give a little bit of definition. And this is my starting point for my eye color. using the same palette, I'm just going to take this bronze type gold type color and just add it to my outer lid, just to kind of use it as another foundation to build on color. So maybe this is not a completely drugstore look. This color that I'm using right now is by MAC. I think the color was like amber something. It's one of my favorite colors. As you can see, I dropped it, but I still love it. So I am going to apply this color to my lid and just dabbing it on using my fingertips. You guys can see I'm still using my L'Oreal Color Rich palette, and this kind of white or pale pink color, I'm just going to apply it underneath my brow to kind of highlight, and then we're going to go ahead and blend that out. Y'all see, I'm so not a makeup guru. I even use like the applicator that comes in the eyebrow eyeshadow kit. I don't care, it doesn't matter. You don't have to pay all that money for those brushes. You can put it on and apply it. Just make sure you blend it out. Okay, so this may be a little bit backwards to some people, but actually after I apply my shadow, that is when I kind of, actually, okay, I'm still blending right here. Actually, what I'm doing is going back and just adding a little bit of the color, because with drugstore colors, they are not as pigmented as your high-end department store eyeshadow. So once you blend it and get rid of the lines, you do want to go back in and kind of just add a little bit of the color back in very lightly, but make sure you continue to blend the color into what you've already worked. So you want to basically just build your color on at this point. Okay, so this is what I was going to say before. This may be backwards to some people, but this is just how I do my makeup. After I apply my eyeshadow, this is when I kind of go back and define or touch up my brows. And to do this, I am using NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in ECP02, which is the brown, dark brown color. And I just kind of like to take the gel that they kind of have in here and just kind of use that to set my brows. Since they're already thick and dark, I just kind of use that to set them in place. And then I take the lighter of the two shades and just apply it to my angle brush and kind of go underneath my brow just to kind of sharpen it up, just to kind of touch it up a little bit, because I haven't got my brows threaded in probably a couple weeks. And so when I use my angle brush to kind of fill them in, it kind of just makes them look a little bit more clean, and I can extend them on the end just to kind of bring them down a little bit more. And I know I'm probably out of order again, but I'm going to go ahead and bake at this point with my hard candy translucent loose powder. I know that most gurus will bake after they do their under eye concealer, but this is just me. This is my process, and I don't really think it makes a tremendous difference the order that you do it in. I still like the effect that baking gives, because it just kind of gives you like a matte highlighted look underneath the eye, and it just kind of cleans everything up and just gives a really nice effect to your overall makeup. So we're just gonna bake. This contour stick is by Black Radiance in color 8003, and I got this for $1 at Walmart. And at this point, I am not using a makeup applicator. I am just blending out my contour using the warmth from my fingertips just to kind of blend that out, because the consistency of this concealer is a little bit thick. And now we are just taking a loose brush and brushing away the excess powder from when we baked. And this is my go-to drugstore powder. This is Advanced Radiance by CoverGirl in number 130 Toasted Almond. This blush is by Milani in number 8, Corallina, and it's just a great pink and gold baked blush. And you just want to apply it from the apples of your cheeks in an upward direction for an effortless summer glow. And it's my favorite part right here. I love doing the Rudolph. Yes, honey. We are going to take this bronzer. I think this bronzer is also by MAC, and it's golden bronze. And I just take like a little lip brush and take the bronzer, and of course we're going to Rudolph it up, put it on the tip of your nose and work it up the bridge. Do it very subtle like, and just kind of blend it out once again. Now we're just going to take a standard old black eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and just kind of define the eye before we apply the lashes. And now we're going to apply the mascara to our eyes, to our real eyelashes, before we apply the falsies. I mean, don't act like I'm the only one who sing and dance while they putting on their makeup. Now I am applying NYX Full Throttle Waterproof Lipstick in Sandman. And this is pretty much it. I'm going to just go ahead and take my braids down, switch my gear a little bit, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished product.
Brian Little.